Hello viewers across the world, Sam here, ASNSportsTV.net. Yes, and we are here at the Houston Sports Park covering the Houston Dynamo preparation for another Texas derby on March the 11th in Frisco, Texas. Yes, MLS 10 weeks gone now. We are entering the 11th week and a lot of interesting matchups are scattered all over both East and Western conference rivalry, cross-conference matchup, and all that. So we are looking forward to what Week 11 will give us. Week 10 gave us 48 goals, 5 away wins, surprise wins. Real Salt Lake winning 4-0 on the road at Chicago Fire, maybe surprise result of Week 10. Which of the matchup will give us such a surprise and such goal record in Week 11? Yes, Dynamo once again on the road. Texas rivalry against FC Dallas will be reignited this weekend. But one thing that makes this game interesting is the fact that both teams lost their Week 10 matches. Houston lost to Austin Football Club here in Houston, 1-0. A match that the team, when they look back in their season, they will feel disappointed at the outcome of that game. FC Dallas also lost on the road against Colorado Rapids, 2-1. Sebastian Bayer got an own goal in that encounter. But even though both teams lost their 10 matches, they are looking to bounce back from the disappointment. Dallas and Houston. But the fact is that who will want this victory more? Behind me, all the players are there going through their drills. Head coach Benosin last week put a pen to paper to extend his contract here in Houston, and that excited the fan base ahead of that Austin Football Club clash. But lo and behold, the headline couldn't be written any better. Even with the Hector Herrera coming back, making a cameo appearance, couldn't save the team. How do you think the headline could have been written had Houston won that match? Hector back, Ben extend contract, Houston grab a 1-0 win or 2-0, whatever goal scoreline against Austin Football Club, but it did not happen like that. Yes, Dallas game give them a chance to redemption. Can they do that? Yes, looking at the team going through their drills, you can see Carrasquilla Coco, you can see Franco Escobar, Aliu Ibrahim, Amin Bassi, Arthur, all the players are here, going through their drills, getting ready for the Texas Showdown. And games like this bring out the adrenaline from both teams. Even though Houston are having their own injury crisis, FC Dallas are also going through their own injury crisis. Passing Pomicol has only made one appearance for FC Dallas this season, a sub appearance against FC Montreal, just 6 minutes. Since then, he has been out injured. Jesus Ferrari, hamstring injury troubling him, wasn't on the starting 11 against Colorado Rapids. Alan Velasco also out. Giovanna Jesus also out. So their coach, Mr. Estravas, has a lot to deal with. For Houston Dynamo, Hector made a cameo appearance against Austin Football Club, getting bit by bit back into physical fitness. Sebastian Ferrari down there working with a special coach, trying to get him back to speed. Nelson Quinones out for the rest of the season. So both teams are going through injury crisis, but the fact is that who will want these 3 points at stake? Prior to Week 10, Houston were third in the Western Conference, just a point behind Vancouver. They dropped down to 8th in the Western Conference, and Austin FC from 11 pop up to 9th after their 3 points grab in Houston. Dallas sank down to number 13th in the Western Conference, struggling this season. They have to dig themselves out. They have the chance to give their fans something to smile about this weekend as Houston Dynamo comes to town. Who will win the Texas Showdown? 90 minutes will tell that story. So we're going to head to the pre-match conference of head coach Benosin for us to get a field, ask him some questions on what he thinks about this game coming up on Saturday in Frisco, Texas. Yes, just come along with us as we head to the pre-match conference. We'll be right back with the show. Around the MLS show with Sam here on SNSportsTV.net.
Well, we got the Austin game out of our system early, talked about that and the good and the bad, and kind of try to figure out how to get a result against Dallas. And they're a tricky team right now. The results haven't necessarily gone their way at times this year, but still a team we have a lot of respect for. As I tell the guys, it's a very tough league to go on the road, and we've played them there, and it's always a very very difficult game that comes down to a few moments, and that's where we kind of lacked in the Houston game, and we'd like to make the moments count in this game. I'm sure we'll have a few. I'm sure they'll have a few, and we just have to make sure we're on the right side of that. Every team now has a player of this ilk, and he's clean. He's able to connect in behind in a with real quality. He doesn't need a lot of time. He's got a range of passing. Certainly, if they want to switch the point of attack to another wing back and they get their overloads there. But he's also really, really clever in and around in our defensive half with little clever soft balls into forwards that are running in behind. So just again, a really high quality player, and we'll treat him with the respect he deserves. In that we want to limit his touches. But every team has this player now in this league, and so we'll do our best against them. But I'm sure we'll have some joy at times. We got through it, and he's trained most of the week. Again, we're always going to have to deal with him over the next month, maybe even more, to make sure that knee isn't overloaded. And so I got a lot of faith in our sports performance crew and the trainers and the doctors. I think they have a good plan for him. It's one he's buying into, and we'll just keep progressing him in the smartest way possible. But yes, of course, we want to get him on the field, and we want to build his minutes. So at times, it may be a few minutes more than he is prescribed because we have to push him. No different than we would do with a typical player in the preseason. So he's going through that, but it was really nice to see him out there, and I think you could see the quality that he brings. Well, it's the healthiest we've been all year, that's for sure. And it's been a winding road to get here, but it's nice to have real options. This will be we'll have a pretty solid bench that whether it's guys coming back, whether it's guys that have also gotten minutes, and it's a deep team right now, and we pick up McKenzie. But it's again we're finally almost to full strength, and that's a good thing.
We're talking about the health of the team. Last game against Austin, that Texas rivalry, in this week, March the 11th, and during that post-match conference, you spoke about how disappointed you and the entire crew, is with the outcome of that game against Austin. Now we're going to Dallas. What are the key areas of focus that the team focused on during training to correct what you saw during the game against Austin?
Well, I said after the game, and I just said it before, there wasn't a lot wrong with the Austin game other than we didn't make the plays. So scoring a goal, is that, that's the short answer. Scoring 2 goals when we have that many looks and that many opportunities in and around the box. There's some final product. There's some times that the service was the wrong one, or it was in the wrong, it was at the wrong angle or the wrong decision. So all this stuff needs to get cleaned up. But as far as the game plan, what we did against them was, again, what I thought the guys implemented very well, and it was a successful night. Other than we lost the game because we fell asleep, and we gave them probably 2 really good looks. So on the other side, that's the offensive. On the defensive side, there's one active defending component where a little bit of sleep, and then for the goal, we just really naive defending. So We can't be lured just because we have the ball at times into this false sense of security. We really have to dial in and make sure that we see games out. And I think maybe that's been the message, if anything.
All right, appreciate that. Wish you luck on Saturday.
Okay, Sam, thank you.
A lot of games are on in this match day 11. FC Cincinnati grabbing that 2-1 come from behind win in Atlanta. Great game that was cross-conference rivalry, between Colorado Rapids as they head to the TQL. Strong home front for FC Cincinnati, but also injury woes. Luciano Acosta still playing like the MVP. He is lifted them to that 2-1 away win at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium against Atlanta United. So now, look at week 11. How many goals are we expecting? I don't know. 48 goals in week 10. We might see way better goal scoring record on match day 11. Like I said, my name is Sam, and keep watching Around the MLS Show with Sam here on ASN Sports TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms as we tell sports story in a unique way. My name is Sam. Thanks for watching.